What do you do in the evening when you don't know what to do? Read a book, play a game, every night is just the same. What do you say if I tell you how to keep from feeling blue? My advice is good to take and it's easier to do. When you're all alone, any old night, and you're feeling out of tune, pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. Underneath the bright, silvery light, you'll be feeling better soon. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. Look, look, look at the stars above. Look, look, look at those sweeties love. Oh boy, give me a night in June. I mean it, all you got to do any old night when you're feeling out of tune. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. When you make a date any old night, gonna meet your sweetie soon. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. Underneath the bright, silvery light, that's the only place to spoon. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. Walk, walk, kissing and walk again, talk, talk, kissing and talk again, oh joy, sweethearts are all in tune. I mean it, when it's raining out, stay in a room, but on a lovely night in June, here's what to do, sweetie, and you just get out and get under the moon. If you're with a girl and she is cold, says she doesn't want her spoon, don't you feel blue? Here's what you do, just get out and get under the moon. If you feel a kiss and she gets sore, she'll forget it mighty soon. Don't stop to fret, she'll learn to pet when you get her under the moon. Indoors, there's not a thing to do. In-laws walk in and out on you. Oh boy, sister and brother too. I've tried it, just take my advice. If she is nice, nice as any night in June, just take her hand, she'll understand, and get out and get under the moon.
Hey everybody, how y'all doing tonight? Wow, we're 2 Thursdays in a row. Amazing. Clickety Clacks is at the helm.
I'm here and sober. So that's fun.
And possibly belching.
Oh yeah, that's probably gonna happen a couple times. Sorry. Also yawning.
How is everybody doing? And yawning. But, you know, it is what it is. Be sure to give thumbs up, thumbs down on the stream. Tell your friends and family and foes. We're going to try to get this shit more.
Yeah, we definitely need to start getting them, pumping them numbers up. Not that it really matters per se, but
No, but you know what? Numbers are fun.
yep. That's what my math teacher always told me.
Yay.
And
How's everybody doing tonight? Uh-oh.
Oh, I was just going to say, if everybody looked in the description, you will see that I have added a link to one of our fans' YouTube pages. And that would be Berlina, Spooky Sprouts.
Berlina, it's good seeing you, Berlina. Spooky Sprouts. I will be sure to subscribe as soon as we get off the stream, because if I do it now, I'll break something.
He's eating Popeyes and working on a shrunken head. Yep.
Working on pumpkins.
Working on pumpkins. Love that.
What am I doing? I'm checking AliExpress, our sponsor, Ali Tariff Express.
Temu and hot glue.
So far, AliExpress seems to be still doing its magic. Doesn't mean much. I ordered some stuff this morning just out of curiosity and to see if I got to the checkout page if like the taxes would be $3.5 million for a dollar's worth of AliExpress, and it wasn't. So
No, I think they're going back on all that.
not on China.
No, no, but China's not going to impose the tariff against us. So
That does, yeah, but that's not okay. I think they are, but it's the 145% tariffs that we're imposing that make it more expensive for us to get things from our sponsor.
oh, true, yeah. So it's importing would be the tariff they're paying that it gets passed on to us.
Yeah. Well, the tariffs that United States is charging us. I have to be specific about it because I had to do that today, and somebody's like, "I'm getting off Facebook. I got social media. I hate this shit." Well, then go fuck yourself. We're past our 30 seconds. If you don't know how tariffs work, then
I'll go ahead and hook up my stream deck again so we can start hitting the bleep buttons every time we cuss in the first 30 seconds.
I saw when I don't have any control like I had with Discord, but I saw where you can change your voice or something. Is that a button that I saw?
On Discord?
Yeah, I'm going to play with it. I'm going to see if that's what that is.
Yeah, I don't know. I know I can do the
No.
I know
I'm going to do it. Let's see. I'm going to turn I'm going to click Sky and see what happens. Preparing voice. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, you sound the same.
It says preparing voices.
If anything, you kind of sound more choppy.
I think it's because I've got it doing something.
I don't even know where you found that.
Let's see what it does first. Let's see if I accidentally. Hey, Ranger, let's see if I break some shit. Yeah, see, it says preparing. I'll tell you where I found it at as soon as I know that it doesn't break anything. Damn it. I ate a handful of dry roasted peanuts, and now it's dry roasted in my damn throat.
And I know no one reads descriptions. That's why I announced the description to inform you to go look at it.
You should throw that up on the chat.
Yeah, I'll probably do that too.
76%. 77%. Wow. I don't know what this shit's going on, but I'm hoping I can put it back the way it was. If it's choppy, it's because apparently whatever I just pushed takes a lot of gigawatts to.
Interesting. Is it supposed to sound like you're in the air? Oh, he's gone. He broke it.
Hold on.
Nope. All right, still there.
Is it? Did it? Am I here?
Yeah, you're here. You don't sound any different.
Well, it's because okay. I turned the filter. Okay, I'm gonna tell you where this is at.
Okay.
On mine, where it says green voice connected, and then it says Honors Anon live room. Does
Yeah.
yours show that?
Yeah.
Okay, the little down arrow next to the microphone, next to your name. If you click on it, it says microphone settings. Mine comes up with daily free filters.
Oh, I can just turn mine off.
No. The little arrow, not. Don't click on the microphone. Click on the little arrow.
Yeah, I got nothing in there. I see the arrow next to the microphone. It says input device, output device, input volume, deafen.
No, hold on. All right, y'all. Everybody, just hold that thought, because I've been trying to tell James, like some of my settings are gone, and now I've got settings he doesn't have. So this is some bullshit. I'm gonna do a print screen. Fuck is where's the print screen? There it is. Windows print screen.
And here we are, just talking about nothing.
No. We're talking about technology. They'll be all right.
We do have to talk about some of our ideas here.
Okay.
I can start an activity, play music together.
Dun, 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 dun. I'm just doing a. I'll be back in a minute. I'm here. I don't understand how I don't have some of the settings you have, and now you don't have some of the settings.
Yeah, it's so weird. You don't have Nitro or anything, do you?
I don't think so.
Very weird.
Oh my God.
Oh look, Spooky Sprouts is actually on our YouTube page now. That's nice.
Oh my God. How do you do it? Isn't a screenshot Windows key print screen?
Yeah.
Everybody's like, "The fuck are you doing, Mike?" That didn't work.
Try control print screen.
I haven't done this in so long. I'm gonna end up cutting myself off. Hold on a minute. Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, it's control print screen, or at least for me.
If I have to do this old school and just take a goddamn picture of my fucking screen, I'm gonna lose my shit. And of course, now the thing is gone. Fuck this shit. Where's my phone?
Now it's gone.
You know what? I promise everybody we're still here. Y'all talk amongst yourselves or let us know what's going on. And this is some bullshit. Because this makes no sense. I don't know how this works. I want to change my voice to some anime character called Sky or Justice, Quinn, or Ghost.
Double support. Love that.
Okay. I mean, we could chat and shit.
I don't even know what. Oh fuck! God damn, that was. I didn't mean to hit it twice. I forgot what that button even did. Scared the shit out of myself.
Everybody's like, "Why?" Okay, I'm gonna fucking. Can't believe I can't get this goddamn thing to work. All right, here's some old school bullshit. Like, I haven't done tech in my life. I'm gonna send this via Messenger to you. All right, so whenever you look at it, that's what I'm saying. So I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna come back to everybody at the wonderful.
Yeah, that's insane. That is not on mine at all.
What the what the fuck is going on with? What is up with that? Why is it like I don't have audio video control anymore, but now I've got like, what in the hell is going on?
Yeah, that's so weird.
Do I have like some pirated version of Discord or some shit? And see what happens is if I click Sky or something,
Yeah.
it I don't preview voice. Well,
I'm gonna laugh if you just come out sounding like some crazy hentai. You know what I mean? What the fuck was that?
Hello?
What?
Hello?
That's so weird. Now you disappeared. It cuts out so much. Broom.
hold on a minute. Let me just undo. Okay, that should put me back to normal.
Yeah, you sound normal now.
All right, so I'm back. I'm gonna stop screwing around with.
Yeah. You're normal now.
Yeah, but so I actually kind of heard the female voice, but it was definitely a delay.
Hmm.
Oh well. I'm not going to use any Discord filters that,
Wonder.
my pirated version of Discord is going to make me sound like a pedophile.
Can you hear me at all? Wait, can you hear me? Fuck, now I can't hear you. All the things. Trying to do something. I don't really know what in the hell the purpose of this was.
And there he's back.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, it sounded like you're real distant.
That's so weird.
After the show, I'll take a shot of my settings because it's like I don't even know. So, but it's weird that you don't. And I'm going to figure out what version of Discord I have, and then compare it to yours because I don't know what the hell to do. I've got the latest version. It did an update beforehand. All right, so okay, so let's talk about whatever the thing is that we were talking about. That you were talking about.
Shit.
The floor is yours.
No, don't do that.
Oh, I'm here.
I don't remember.
I've wasted 12 minutes of everybody's time trying to sound like some online pedo with fucking Discord filters.
Oh, I know what I'm doing with that. Oh, I know exactly what I'm doing with that. Was it plans that we were doing?
I don't know.
Well, because I know Ezekiel wanted to have like a. I think it would be cool to just start at the very basics, and then what I'll do is I'll just give. I don't want it to take 7 years by getting everybody like an AliExpress kit, so maybe I'll just give them a link to Amazon and just simply get the small Elgato system. But it's mostly for purposes of like learning it, and then I can do the screen share where you can see the code that I'm working on and what all the things do. It'll be a very long process, and it won't be like all at one time. But I feel like it would be a very good tool for everybody that wants to do any type of actual animation stuff, like animatronic stuff or anything. So that's an idea.
Yeah, I think that'd be cool. We're we've been toying with making things and controllers cheaper than what most everybody else does.
Oh yeah, for sure.
See, I went off on a tangent. Now chat's gone off on a tangent with cars, which I totally don't. I totally don't blame anybody.
Let's see. So I did see a few videos of Dark Universe at Epic Universe. Looks gorgeous. Like, I mean, just absolutely like stunning when you're looking. I can imagine standing there and it's like you're looking straight up at just, it's like you're in Frankenstein. They've got lightning all around the building and stuff. It's pretty crazy.
The animatronics are pretty damn good too.
Yeah. Wait, why did we just go offline?
Did we? Oh.
Maybe, I don't know, maybe Restream's just fucking up. No, we're online. Yeah, it says Restream. We've got 5 on YouTube and 2 on Facebook.
Well, thanks to everybody that's, standing by while I test out voice filters that apparently nobody on the planet has but me, and it doesn't work right. I was watching, there's some guy, I don't know who it is, some Facebook shorts or something, and it's one of those people who was like, oh, that's sick. Oh, man. Oh, I can't believe that. You got to be kidding me. Like the whole time you're like, dude. And they go into like one of the restaurants. Oh my God, you can get drinks here. I'm like, why the fuck would you not be able to get drinks there?
I did warn you, man, that like all the people that were like the YouTube, and I always air quote content creators because they're not. They're just on vacation and they're filming it. They didn't create any of that. Like there were people that were crying. They're like, "Oh my God," in like literal tears. They're like, I don't know that I've ever been that excited over anything Universal's ever done.
Yeah, I mean, they've got some cool stuff. I'm not going to go to a damn theme park at my age and start bawling because goddamn animatronic Frankenstein's looking at me.
Right?
Come on, man.
It's the whole thing.
But it does look really cool.
Yes, it does.
Was it lame ass Grim Life douche canoe?
Aw, like Grim Life. The guy is creepy enough looking as it is. He probably was though. You know what? That's true. But he kind of gets excited about actually really cool stuff because they do a lot of like murder, and it's not just movie stuff or haunted houses or stuff. He actually goes to places where people have been murdered, and so it's like, yeah, I could understand having an emotion about that.
Put me naked in front of Barbara Eden.
It's always something. It's always something. It's another shirt.
But Epic, it does look good. I mean, it's there's a lot to it. There's a lot to it. I saw, I guess maybe a drone video or maybe it was a flyover, and it showed the whole park, like with addressable lighting, and they can control the whole park. Like it was completely in sync, and I'm like, all right, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, the technology there is really impressive.
Yeah.
But how do you really feel, Keith?
Personality of a 2x4.
Trust me, there are way worse ones. Way worse.
Are there ticket prices out yet for for Epic Universe? Have you looked?
I haven't seen them, but they did say they were starting to allow certain resort guests go and do a preview.
Hmm.
So I don't know if maybe that's included in the $900 a night package. One person from every room gets to go.
Can't wait to tell him that to his face at a show.
And that's how Keith wasn't allowed back to any conventions.
Please do. Yeah, I was gonna say, please do video it and post it. You'll probably make a small fortune on the video.
I'll post up. Oh, Lord. It's always an adventure around here. I also saw the new thing going to Sir Henry's haunt in Plant City, which kind of goes along with the thing that we were talking about with people kind of having to shift their angles and be a little more creative with things, I guess.
Mm.
They're doing, it's like a old West town with a barbecue.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, I did want to say it out loud. I'm like, was it something about a barbecue? And I'm like, don't say it, Mike, because you'll just end up sounding like a fucking idiot.
But yeah, that's what it is. So they're gonna have like a bunch of, so apparently it's not even them specifically doing it. Like they're just gonna have food trucks that are all barbecue themed. But the old West stuff looked pretty cool. Very well done.
It'll probably turn out okay, you know.
Yeah, I mean it looked cool. Thought it was interesting that like when they had all the media people there for the media night, they didn't have any of the food trucks there. Like it was
Well,
just
what the hell?
yeah, it was just the stuff. But I mean the characters look good. Their costumes look better than Halloween Horror Nights costumes have looked in the last 25 years.
Was Haunt scene there?
He was there.
Oh, okay, cool. I'll go check that out then.
I don't know if he has a video on it or if he's just gonna do like a live stream and talk about it. He, ironically, I saw him on another Orlando, what's his name, Tampa Jays, and we're gonna hear from Keith in about 2 seconds.
Well, speaking of Keith, Popeye's Cajun Sparkle seasoning packet sounds like a drag name,
Yeah, it does.
like an extended drag name. Hey everybody, I'm Popeye's Cajun Sparkle season packets. I'm gonna sing you a song.
From the late 90s, and you could be found up in the loft raves of New York.
Yeah. And all of a sudden, like halfway through the number, you get hit with a high heel shoe because they're 2 stories up.
Yep, told you we were gonna hear from him. Oy, I tell you.
And what's the deal with that? What's the deal with that cat? What's going on with Tampa? Whatnot?
Cat.
Okay. No, I had to see. I'm having problems like the barbecue thing, and you told me what's going on with Tampa, and so I'm like, okay. Oh God, this week has been wild. I had fresh sparkle. Popeye's Cajun Sparkle seasoning packets. That's so funny. Holy shit. No sparkle for Tampa lame.
In good news, recently in the last few weeks, Tiffany has absolutely fallen in love with watching horror movies, which has been super fun because I've been trying to get her to watch them for years.
Be sure to get some campy ones.
Oh yeah, good Lord. Well, she did watch Basket Case last October. But that was pre her like actually getting into it era.
I thought y'all did that all the time for some reason. I thought y'all just watched like all that stuff all the time. I
No,
didn't
that's
know she
just
wasn't
me. I do it myself.
Hmm. Okay. There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
I put that shit in chili.
Oh man, I could go for Wendy's chili. I don't know why. It's terrible chili, but it's just good.
I know a lot of people like it. I actually, now that Keith's talked about Popeyes, like I said, I really like their I don't know if they still have their dirty rice or not.
They do. We ordered
Do
that
they?
like 2 weeks ago.
See, I love their dirty rice. I haven't had Popeyes in ages though. It's probably 10 times more expensive than the last time I went to it.
Show her
Yeah,
Pumpkinhead for night. She's seen Fright Night. Oh yeah, we did watch on Saturday. I think it was Saturday. We watched The Return of the Living Dead, which is like one of my favorites. So, I mean, when we're getting into campiness, that's probably right up there. And she always has loved like Army of Darkness and Leprechaun, and there are a few that she's really into.
Oh, Roger Corman's Forbidden World.
Nice.
Nice.
Spent $25. That's not too bad.
What the fuck? For one person at Popeyes? Are you shitting me?
He probably ordered a lot of stuff.
Now, I need to know what he ordered off that menu for $25 because back in my day, $25 fed the whole beach when you grab Popeyes in the summer. Hey, everybody, you have to get a megaphone. Hey, everybody, I spent $25 and I have 15 tons of food. Come get you some. The same thing as Crystals.
Yeah, well, Crystals, I used to get like 30 of them bitches at one time. So
Yeah, for a couple of dollars, like a sack full of fucking Crystals.
yeah, it was like $6
Yeah.
for 12
yeah.
of them or something.
And you get a couple of sacks of Crystals, bring them to the beach, and by the end of the day, the Crystals were 10 times as salty because you forget to close the bag, and the sea air would get in there, or the Gulf water air would get in there. And you're like, "Ooh, this is a salty bitch," and soggy, and it was so good. And you just chug it down with a super sugary Dr. Pepper before they had diet anything. You want something diet, you had to drink Tab.
Yeah. Or Fresca.
Yeah. Wait a minute now. I got a tackle box, surf and turf box, spicy chicken sandwich, fried pickles, and 6 biscuits.
See, the surf and turf is probably where the money went to. Those fried shrimps, they expensive.
They do steak at Popeyes?
The turf might have been, chicken's turf.
I used to love chicken's turf. I used to love Tab. That had a very distinctive taste to it.
That was like RC Cola. My mom loved RC Cola back in the 80s. I mean, I'm sure she loved it before then, but I wasn't born then, so I only knew about it during the 80s.
Yeah, well, fuck you.
I know you. Everybody in their fucking RC Cola and Moon Pie.
Turf is chicken strips. Well, that's some bullshit. Call it surf and chicken. Turf is supposed to be steak. Popeyes in their bullshittery. Fried pickles are ultra awesome.
We had some for Riley's birthday at the restaurant where my brother-in-law is the executive chef. So they're not even on the menu, the fried pickles. He just made them for her, and Tiffany started eating them. She goes, "These are really good." And I was like, wait a minute. You hate pickles. Like, you won't even eat a sandwich if there was a pickle on it originally. She's being weird, man.
I don't like okra unless it's deep fried, and I'll eat the hell out of that. And it's got to be really deep fried hard.
I like okra when you bite into it and it's nothing but air and whatever it was fried in.
Ugh, yes. I was getting ready to gag if you like. You bite into it and it, the smack comes out of it, and you're like, "Ugh, God, did somebody spit in this?" So what's a tackle box then?
That sounds like shrimp also. And French fries.
Why the hell like just goddamn call it shrimp?
Maybe there's a fish. I don't know. I don't know if they have fish there, honestly.
Oh my God. See, back in my day,
That would have been a
Popeyes,
Long John Silver's thing.
yeah, I used to like Long John Silver's. What's the other one? There was another one, but there was only like 10 items on Popeye's thing. They didn't have the sandwiches and all that shit. It was like, here's your shrimp and fries and biscuit and dirty rice, and you're like, this is the best thing ever. Tackle is shrimp, biscuit, and fries. Just call it a shrimp, biscuit, and fry. But I mean, oh my God. Tackle is shrimp, biscuit, and fry. Wait a minute.
Oh wait, I was right again.
So you got a tackle box and then 6 more biscuits.
And more shrimp.
And more shrimp.
And chicken and a chicken sandwich.
Everything that you just mentioned is shrimp minus the biscuits, I think. And just say I got a bunch of shrimp and some fries.
And 2 types of chicken.
Yeah, no shit. All right, so if you got all that for $25, I guess that's a good deal. I don't know.
It's kind of like when you make the mixed surf and turf, and you take the fillet of fish and you throw it on a quarter pounder with cheese. I used to do that a lot in high school.
Really?
Yeah, and you put French fries on it.
I mean,
I wondered why I got fat, but I guess the signs were probably there.
I mean, I'll take 2 pieces of Texas toast and slather it with tartar sauce and put some fried mullet between it.
Ugh, you and your mullet.
And tartar sauce. Oh God.
I like tartar sauce. I'm not a mullet person. That is a very, very local delicacy.
I know. Nobody that ever has come to Haunted Anonymous live stream except me is like mullet.
I mean, Daryl probably does. No, he's from that area.
No. Fucking Daryl. No. When we were working events, we would get gourmet food. Now he is actually affectionate. He could tell you a good macaroni and cheese. One time we had they were making pan fried shrimp, dude. Pan fried shrimp in the kitchen, fresh. And it was one of our favorite caterers. And they brought. I'm like, oh my God, it was handmade mashed. It was so goddamn good. He took one bite of a wonderful pan fried shrimp and almost gagged. And I said, dude, what is wrong with you? He said, this is burnt. I said, you bitch. And I just took them all.
This is burnt.
This is burnt. I'm like, I did. I was like, give it to me. And so I ate all of his pan fried shrimp. He had other stuff, but he's a connoisseur of macaroni and cheese. He really could. We've tried every type of macaroni and cheese in that place under the sun. He was always right. He could look like you could be on the veranda and look in and see the buffet sometimes, and he could look at the mac and cheese in the chafing dish, and he could say that's not going to be any good. And sure enough, they'd give us some, and it would be nasty. He could just look at it and know it wasn't going to be any good.
Dude, that's like my favorite thing to do camping though, is just to make Kraft macaroni and cheese and dump Bush's baked beans in it. It's so good.
Oh my God, Daryl would gag. $41 at Taco Bell is total bullshit.
Oh, I've spent like 80 something dollars at Taco Bell.
Oh, wait a minute. Daryl does eat mullet because we did fry. Yeah, he does eat mullet. He does. Okay, sorry. Yeah. Wait, how much did you spend at Taco Bell?
It was over $80.
The God Almighty.
It was probably like $87 or something. It's not like I ate it all because this was even after my surgery, but like I was just buying random shit off the menu for anybody that was at the house, and we had Taco Bell for like 2 days.
No, mm, I get by with about $14 at Taco Bell, and I'm completely just bloated. $500, not counting the tip, but you had the kids with you. Yeah, kids will do that.
That's not bad. I mean, I've spent probably a couple thousand. And I'm pretty sure you could probably guess where we were at.
Oh yeah, I'm sure if Mark was here too, he'd let us know.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't care to spend a bunch of money when I go out and eat.
And no, it wasn't worth it at all. But I personally didn't have to pay all that, so it wasn't that big of a deal. But I guess just when you go out with your rich relatives, they get stupid.
$400 for dinner in Chicago at MHC. It was the last meal with Pandora. Wow.
Well, there's a memory though.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Now, if you know, if yeah, for me just to randomly spend a bunch of money, unless I, like I'm out and about, or it's, there's good reasoning to it, but well, $400 for 14 people is not bad at all, really.
Yeah, no, not at all. Because then you got to factor in drinks and stuff too. So,
Yeah.
and boy, can drinks get expensive.
We have a place called Cactus Cantina, and on Mondays they have $1.50 tacos. That's my guilty pleasure. I go with a couple of people I know and get 2 plates worth of tacos, both hard and soft. So good. But that's my guilty pleasure. I actually haven't had any food delivery in weeks. I've been trying to like just cook here at the house.
They're getting
Like cooking.
ridiculous with the fees anyway. Even like now, when you're a member, they still had throwing all these stupid fees for just no reason.
Well, I'm an Uber One member, and honestly, some of the deals that I get are they're wild.
Yeah,
I,
if you get like the buy one get one free things, or like the 25% off the entire order stuff, that's nice. But then like when you go
Yeah.
to check out and it's like $12 for additional fees, and I'm like, wait a minute, what the hell am I paying for this fucking membership for?
Mm-mm.
And then
Yep.
underneath it says $4 for membership benefit. I'm like, okay.
See, I don't.
You're still charging me
I don't.
12 fucking dollars.
If you're getting charged 12, if you're getting charged that on Uber, something's wrong. 'Cause
Yeah,
I
it's
don't.
BS.
DoorDash. Yeah, I mean, I don't. I mean, my deliveries are free. I pay tax. I get like discount. I always get discount food.
I get free
I ain't-
delivery, but there's always a thing at the end right before you check out that says service fees and others. And then
Nah,
it always adds up to some BS.
nah, I don't see. I not on Uber, not for me. DoorDash, yes. Grubhub, yes.
Oh,
I don't use them
I've
anymore.
never even used Grubhub, but I got rid of DoorDash because they screwed me one time like hard.
Really?
And it wasn't even my fault. It was the driver's fault being completely ignorant. They took it to the wrong hotel, and it was like $60 worth of cheesesteaks, and then some Krispy Kreme donuts that Tiffany wanted. So it was 2 stops. They picked up the order, they took it, dropped it off at a hotel that was like a quarter mile away, took a picture of the carpet, and then left. And I messaged them and I said, that's not even our hotel. And then I went and took a picture of the carpet, sent it to DoorDash, and they sent out another order. But guess who got that order? The same idiot that had the first order. So she picked it up, took it to the same hotel, and put the crap on top of the order she had already left outside the room. So I sent them a thing, and they're like, oh, we'll give you a $5 credit. I'm like, okay, but I just had like $60 worth of food left at I was like, I'm just gonna go find the damn hotel in a minute.
I think I remember you telling me that, or
No, dude, I was talking to them for fucking like 45 minutes that night, and then I woke up the next day still pissed off about it and just kept going. And I was like, you know what? Fuck you guys, and canceled.
Yeah, I had an issue with I don't do DoorDash either. I had an issue with Grubhub because you get Grubhub for free, I guess, if you're a Prime member. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not dicking around with y'all anymore. So I've had one issue with Uber, and it was actually Burger King's fault, and then the driver that was driving his little Ricer car's fault. And they completely, oh, here you go. But I don't get any extra weird ass fees. I don't.
That's weird, man. Next time I do one, I'll send you a screenshot of it.
Yeah, me too. No, I'll it's like I'll order from Carrabba's because Carrabba's will have like buy one spaghetti get one free, and I get like, for me that's like 3 or 4 meals, and all this, and it's hotter coming to my door than if I was sitting in Carrabba's.
Yeah.
And
I'll say Uber's, their customer service is way better, because we had an order that was completely jacked up, and it was Burger King's fault. And so I messaged them, and they're like, oh, we'll just keep that food and we'll give you the whole refund back for your order, minus the tip. And I was like, all right, cool, thanks. So we had basically got a free dinner minus the tip.
Wow. Well, my Uber thing, like I ordered something bizarre, like it was a limited time from Burger King, and I usually didn't have problems with Burger King. Ordered it, all the stuff, and then I watched the driver making 20 other stops.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, okay, well, this is some bullshit. And of course, Uber kept pushing the time back, and I'm like, well, what's the point? So he got to my house, I went out there, and he practically just kind of shoved the food in my hand, and it was as cold as the air conditioning in his car.
Yeah.
And he said, oh, yeah, Burger King said they didn't have the whatever. And it was the main thing that I wanted. And I'm like, oh, okay. So
then what the hell did you charge me for?
Yeah. So I went and I complained to Uber, and they asked me what was missing. So they gave me the money back on the missing part. And then I rated the driver like -300 and took his tip. So. But that's the only problem I've ever had with Uber. I mean, I honestly, you get, even with the tip and everything else, I get like a better deal with Jersey Mike's and Subway and Carrabba's and Burger King, and I go and find the deals. I'm like, shit, I'll eat that. That looks good.
Yeah, when you get buy one get one free like foot-long sub from Subway, you're like, hell yeah.
Yeah, and there's a Subway a few minutes from my house, so it's like 10-minute delivery. I'm like, thanks. So anyway, but next time I order, I'll do a screenshot and I'll show you what it does and doesn't charge me. So
I will be right back.
Yeah.
I gotta go figure out why the hell the heat's not on right now.
Oh my god, the heat! Welcome to Florida.
Oh, it's like 65 in here right now.
Oh, well,
that might be what I have it set on, so I just need to make sure.
Yeah, he pulled up in a little Ricer, and I'm like, he had to roll out of his car. I think he weighed like about 20 pounds. And he was just so pissy with it, and I'm like, dude, you just spent an hour and 10 minutes riding around with my food. So, God, I was pissed. But I am very enamored with Uber. I like it. Because I swear to God, the food is better delivered. I swear to God, it's better delivered. Carrabba's, the first time I ordered Carrabba's, I'm like, this is going to be a nightmare. Holy smokes. Oh my God. The food was so freaking hot when I got it. I literally had to let it cool down. I'm like, this is insane. I love it. And Taco Bell, Whataburger. I've ordered food all over the place. And the only thing I wouldn't use Uber for is to deliver stuff, groceries. Yeah, I use Walmart Plus for that, but Grubhub, what I should do is delete my payment and then delete the app, because it's just, that's where they have all those extra fees and convenience this and convenient that, and you're like, okay, what's the point? What's the actual point of me using this app when you're tagging on 50 damn fees? And and very rarely are there any good deals. And their app's kind of crappy anyway. I might do that tonight. Just because. But now I do want some dirty rice. Damn you, Keith. What else is going on? I think it's about 65 in my house right now. It feels good.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Yeah, that was my fault.
She said you thought you had the heat on?
No, I had it too low.
Oh.
Only on 65. I just put it on 68 just because there's just a really cold chill in the air for some reason.
What's the temperature outside?
Like 40?
What?
I think.
It's fucking April.
Oh, dude, it's been insane. 42. It feels like 36 though, because it's raining.
Jesus.
Tomorrow, the high is 45, the low is 37. Saturday, the high is 46. And then Monday, the high is 71. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, the high is in the 50s.
Is that normal?
No, not necessarily. Normally, we'll have like a week of like it gets cold again. But this has been insane, dude. It's nuts. We're going from 80 degrees as a high, like, for instance, for my daughter's birthday. The high that day was 83. We woke up the next morning, it was 26 degrees.
Oh my God. How with that?
And like 60-mile-an-hour winds.
We've dipped into the mid 50s a few times, but then we'll have like highs in the low 70s. Today was absolutely gorgeous. Right before I got on the show, I'd done my neighborhood walk, got my cardio in, and I'm like, this is nice.
Well, about wrap up time.
Yeah, we got 6 minutes. Let's give it. We'll give him the top of the hour. Yeah, this cold. Get out of my yard. I don't like it. I do know, as far as I can tell, for the remaining future of Thursdays, I'm good to go. So
my schedule flips a little bit, so I don't know. But I will say that every effort is being made to not have a show where I can't make it.
Happy early birthday.
Happy birthday.
Like I said, we're definitely going to try to try to stay consistent and do you think the turn in the economy will affect the haunt season this year? Well, we talked about that last show, and I'm thoroughly convinced it will.
Yep.
I think it already has started, honestly. Um, um, you know, my quote unquote concern is vendors that if you don't have all your supplies right now and you take orders
And then you
and
order
you're like, oh God,
supplies.
yeah, you got to order supplies, but you're giving people a certain price point, and all of a sudden you're literally screwing yourself hardcore. Um, I watched a real quick clip of this woman. I can't remember what it is, but it's a baby item. She has 5 employees. She was literally just getting ready to ship her stuff from China. It was going to be $30,000, and I think she said now it's like 200,000 or something, 100,000. It was 6 figures, and she said I can't.
Was it a
It's just
whole
gonna
ass
get
baby?
no, no. It was baby. It was some baby thing she make. Her and her husband make.
Mm.
But I mean, she had it made in China. She sells it at Walmart and Target, and she said they were literally getting ready to put it on the cargo ship, and she had to tell them, there's no way, because once it got to the United States, instead of the 30 grand, it was going to be $100,000 or $200,000
Yeah.
because the tariffs are 145% or some crazy shit. So Ranger, yes, I think it is. You can't buy American, Keith. I'm sorry. You can't, there that the misconception of that, unless you get all of your supplies for all of your stuff here in the United States, if you have a latex supplier here, if you have people don't understand the components. You understand components, but not everybody. It's impossible. I was looking at percentage of what comes from China just for lithium batteries and battery bank production. I watched this guy on YouTube. It doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. That fucking sparkly Popeyes bullshit you put on your chili probably came from Vietnam or something. When I say bullshit, I like it too, but there's a huge misconception here in the United States. We're not designed for it. We don't build most of the stuff that we have. I have a friend that just bought a Jeep that was built here, and that's why he got it. But he got it for a really good price. But yeah, it's impossible. I mean, everything. People, the Verping Clerns are going to be paying 145% more for their Verps.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's Ranger. So, yes, I think that this is going to affect a lot this year. People aren't going to have expendable income to go to haunted attractions. Haunted attractions are probably going to, and for good reason, recycle their stuff this year and not buy a lot of new stuff, which means vendors aren't going to probably be, I don't see it. And I hate saying that because we got Keith here, but I just don't see it. And I think there's going to be, not Keith, but I think there's going to be vendors who are going to get stuck with having pulled in orders who then now can't do it. I think we're going to see a high amount of canceled orders, and not necessarily from the buyer, but from the seller. You'll see some from the buyer too. Yeah, right, Keith. So we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. All this wishy-washy bullshit, I'm just going to put it that way without being political, has done its damage regardless. So, yes. Yeah, Spirit Animatronics will be like 2,000 each.
Yeah. Yep.
No shit. But, it's something we'll, next show, remind us, we'll talk a bit more about it. I'm going to do some more research. I'm kind of watching the industry as always. And it's dark and not in a good way right now. So we'll definitely get more into it. But anyway, we'll go ahead and start winding up because we just hit top of the hour. Thank you all so much for putting up with our shenanigans and coming back every Thursday that at least we're here. And as it stands right now, we should be back next Thursday. We'll let you know. And be safe, be kind to each other, and I'll pass it on to Clickety Clacks.
Yep. Everybody, love all of you that are always here.
Yep.
I know you guys have crap to do, but here you are, wasting an hour with us, and that's fun. But
Yep.
it is relaxing, so there's
It
that.
is. I'll get my voice changer up and running next time. And
Oh yeah. Oh yes. I'm gonna get
All right, folks.
the pickle.
Let me get some fried pickles. All right, good night, everybody. Take care. Please do have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week.
See you guys. Bye.
I kind of did a variation of it, and I forgot.